Man, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to have insight. Insight is everything. That's why we meditate, because we need this insight as guidance. And I was almost moved to tears today as I was just thinking about the insight that I've been given, and just reminding myself that I've come so far. And I know that that's because of the work that I've been doing. And I get why people aren't drawn to this way of life. No one is interested in this. No one's interested in their chakras or self-trauma healing. And I mean, if you have the money to go to therapy, those are things that are becoming more popular. I don't have the money to go to therapy, honestly, but I do believe that if you don't have the money to go to therapy, that this would be the thing to do, would be meditating, wellness, psychology, getting to know your soul, tapping into your higher self, improving your relationship with God. These things will help. And there's just so many different ways to change your behavior, to modify behavior. And this is like the most accessible way. I love chakras. I talk about chakras, but do y'all know that they're talking about chakras in the Bible too? There's a book, I will link it below, but they're talking about chakras in the Bible. But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all not interested. And it's okay, because I see why you're not interested. There's just so many distractions. There's so many other shiny things going on in the world. And sitting in the darkness with yourself and with your shadow work and your shadow self, it's not easy. And I'm just so proud of the insight. I'm on a travel job right now, and I was coming on this job with the plan to understand. I wanted to, this is supposed to be a travel job, but I wanted to have some self-understanding, and that has come to me today. This is like my third event. I mean, I would say words that I was paid to do, in which I come to some understanding about myself. And I don't know if y'all know, but most people don't know that I was hired to work on the Fire Festival, which was a crazy event. And I always felt, now, it was recently that I felt like that event and these events are always an expression of my inner world. The Fire Festival was crazy. If you know, then you know. If you've seen the documentaries, if you haven't, check it out. But the Fire Festival was crazy. And my experience at the Fire Festival, we're going to talk about that later, was insane. For those of my friends who have heard my story, you know. But it was just as crazy as I felt on the inside, just as disorganized as I felt internally, but also as just enlightening and I just learned so much about myself because of the Fire Festival event. And then I went to another event I worked another event that also didn't turn out to be just to go as smoothly as planned. And I was at a different point in my life then too. And it was given a little bit of Fire Festival vibes, but it was different in a different way, but very hectic. And again, I felt like it was an expression of how hectic I felt like my inner world was. And this was like before I was really into meditation, like as medicine, like as therapy. I wasn't serious. I was interested. I wasn't committed. And now, going into this event, I said to myself, you know what? We're going to see how this turns out. Because I know the state of mind I was in for those other events. And here I am about to do my third big event. And I feel like I've grown so much. And this event, especially after today, I've seen exactly, and I feel as though it is an expression of my inner world. So my inner world now is just a lot different from what it was for the Fire Festival and for the second event that I worked, which I don't even want to name it. But this event has been so organized to the point where I packed perfectly, and I never do that. You ever pack like every single thing that you need, or have everything that you need on a trip? Usually it's like something I'm missing, like I don't have enough clothes, I don't have enough drawers, I don't have no toothpaste, or I need socks, or just not enough shoe choices. Like, it's often like that. But on this trip, I'm packed perfectly. And I was organized in my packing, and it's been the most organized event that I've ever been a part of. And I'm at a point now in my life where I feel as though I know what to do. I am organized in my plan for the future. And I really feel as though I'm so well prepared. And that's a good feeling. It's just a great feeling to be so prepared. And to the point where you know exactly what you need to do, and everything else is just repetitive. And that's how I feel. Like, I love listening to videos, watching videos that resonate with me. I love watching them over and over again. It's just like, I like the repetitiveness of what I need to do. But then there's also a point where it's like, and we've gotten to that here, where it's like, okay, we know, okay, we know, like, we feel Like, I already know. Like, I know exactly where I need to go. And it's to the point where we're like, okay, we know. We know. And I do feel, though, I'm watching these videos and I'll watch another video and it's like, yeah, we know. It's time to, we want to do. I'm ready to do the events. I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to put it in. I'm ready to get it done. I'm ready to see what's in store. And so really I'm on that precipice of the event, the big events. Like, not just the actual literal event, but then the big event in my life as well. I'm prepared, and at this point, all the information that I'm receiving is repetitive because I know what to do already and I have a plan. And so now it's just over information. It's over communicating. And it feels good. And at the same time, you're still going to start talking mess because you're like, all right, I know already. Okay. Like, I'll do another walkthrough, but I feel like I know. And everyone knows, like the whole team knows we are solid in like what we're doing for this event. And that's how it is on the inside. Like, that's how I feel, so prepared, so ready to do the thing. And that is the lesson that I'm getting from this trip, is like, ready to do the thing and excited for the big event in my life that is here and ready. And this is how I feel on the inside. This is like the expression of what's going on. Super organized, over communicated, and ready for the event. Properly dressed, like, I've got my clothes ready. I know they're gonna work. Like, and now everything is just allowing everything to unfold, and enjoying the process is part of it. But also, you got to take a moment to like notice this. This is like insight about yourself, insight about myself that I'm understanding and I'm learning from this seemingly just work event, but it's so much more than that. And I'm happy to have the insight that it's more than just a work event. You do the work so that you can show improve. And it's almost like you kind of test, you got to put yourself to the test. Like, are you, what's really going on? What's really going on? That's like kind of what it shows, And I'm just happy to be in this place. It's the insight, and that's what my coaching program is about. It's about really having that insight, building that insight, fortifying that insight so that you move differently, and that you can see your blessings, and that you know that you're well prepared, and that you could just keep moving and move from that space. It's the insight is everything. And yeah, like, if you don't know about your chakras, you don't know what chakras are, you tap in with me. Because I was there. I didn't know about my chakras, and let me tell you, I was struggling in life. So, I mean, this is for people who are struggling in life. Like, if everything's all perfect and you don't need therapy and you're just great and you know what you need to do and you know you're doing the right thing, this is not for you. This is for those who, were having a hard time like I was, and, not understanding when things were just kind of going crazy. And now having that understanding and really being able to see clearly and really just know and see, recognize the symbols, because it's all like, everything is symbolic. Everything means something. No coincidences, But yeah, that's all.